$998,000, built in 1959 in Raquet Club Estates in Palm Springs. Here are the things about this neighborhood that almost nobody notices. There are 550 homes out here and only 2 floor plans. Yes, just 2. That's it. They rotate them and put 5 different rooftops, and that's the entire street. And this one is a flat roof version, so let's go take a look. This is what William Chrysler figured out in 1959. Building the same house 550 times is cheap. Building the same house 550 times and not make it look like that, that's the trick. 2 plans. Plan A puts the front door to the side. Plan B, rotate it to face the street. And that's this one. Then 5 roof lines: butterfly, flat, narrow gable, wide gable, and a side gable with a slot window. Same house, different hat. Now, this is the flat version. Clean, horizontal line all the way across, no peak, no dip, 3 bedrooms, 2 bath, 1,942 square feet on a 1/4 acre. So this home has a carport, and the carport is right here. It does have a door, but back then they didn't put a door, it was all open. And the concept behind the open carport was that in 1959, a car was something you showed off and not something you hid behind a door. As we walk to the front entry, you will see the door faces straight onto the street, and that's the Plan B orientation. Let's go inside. Okay, let's look up for a second. And that's the whole house right there. Exposed beams, plank ceiling, and the beams are doing actual structural work. And that's post and beam. It's why these houses feel the way they do. No load-bearing walls, chopping the space up. You get one big room and glass wherever you want it. And that's the other half of it. Walls of glasses, the yard pulls right into the room. In 1959, that was radical. And now it's the whole reason people move here. Now here's something I want to point out, because it's the most interesting thing about this house and most listings would never mention it. A home on this plan was built at about 1,225 square feet. And this one is 1942. Somebody added about roughly 700 feet, which makes it 60% bigger than the one they built in 1959. Now, what I think was added is this area. You got the kitchen. You can see the different size of beams right there. So I think this was added right here. And also, when you first walk into the front door, of course there, you come in and you have your, the original, I believe that was the original living space. And this part was added at one point. And you could see the beam here that was originally there and still there. So something to point out. But now this is not a knock on the design. It's the opposite. It's why this works as a full-time house instead of a weekend place. You just want to know which parts are 1959 and which part aren't. Let's go out in the backyard, where most people spend their time in Palm Springs, especially in winter. Summer, it's 115 at the moment. This is a 1/4 of an acre, really, really nice big yard. The pool has been remodeled, the spa, they're all newer. This is the perfect pool for just playing, lounging, or simply relaxing in the water. Grab a few floats and soak up the sunshine. And just off the pool, you have this spacious covered patio, perfect for outdoor dining and grilling. You have a guest fire pit. And while you're here enjoying the guest fire pit in the winter, you get to enjoy these beautiful mountain views. This backyard really captures that classic Palm Springs lifestyle. Palm trees, a sparkling pool, and those incredible San Jacinto mountain views. And it's really, really private. You don't get to see your neighbors. Your neighbors don't get to see you, which is really nice. Now, I wish I could jump in that pool right now. I'll have to wait to go home. Now, earlier I was talking about the garage, actually the carport. It has a door. And let me just show you what that looks like at the moment. Now, here it is. This is an open carport. Right now, they're using this as a storage and activity space, but it also gives you covered parking right off the driveway. Just pull your car in and keep it protected from the Palm Springs sun. And of course, with a little shed on the side. There's also plenty of space to spread out back here with different areas for lounging and entertaining. It's a backyard you can actually use and not just look at it. And another nice feature back here is that how low maintenance it is. With desert landscaping and rock throughout, it's less yard work and more time to actually enjoy the space. Now, one thing I want to share with you which is genuinely rare for these neighborhoods, to have an RV space. Now, this home comes with one. Here's your RV space. So those of you that actually enjoy having recreational vehicles, there you go. You have plenty of room for that. Now let's go back inside. As we walk back into the house, we'll start from this side. So this area is used as a dining. Of course, you can use it as a great room, family room. There's plenty of room for that, but right now it's set up as a dining, which has open from the kitchen. And this home has been very nicely remodeled. Pretty much everything is new in here. New countertops, new cabinets. And if you're a cook, I don't think you'll be disappointed. You also have a very nice island with lots of storage and views straight out to the backyard. Perfect for indoor-outdoor entertaining. And I showed you earlier, they have two different sitting area. Of course, that's when you first walk in, and that's a smaller sitting area, the living room. And you have another sitting area with a better view of the backyard and some views. Let's go check out the bedrooms. 3 bedrooms are grouped together on one side of the home. Now keep in mind, these were built in 1959, so homes weren't as large. This is the primary. You have got a great pop of color in this bedroom, along with a full wall of mirrored sliding closet doors that helps the room feel even more open and bright. You have really nice view of the backyard, the pool and spa. This room also opens out to the backyard. You can really see the character of the home in this room. They try to maximize the space as much as possible. Now this is the primary bathroom, and yes, it is small. That was the William Chrysler design. And you also have access to the backyard directly from the bathroom. If you want to take a quick shower after the pool, you can go right into the shower. So, good advantage. All right. So here you have a laundry. Here are 2 more bedrooms. It's nicely renovated and designed. The current owner really did a good job. This makes a great guest suite. Comfortable, private, and a welcoming space for friends and family when they come to visit. You have lots of mirrors. Goes with the theme of 1959. This window looks out to the carport area. And here's the 3rd bedroom. This bedroom has such a fun Palm Springs feel, with that pop of color and walls of glass bringing a ton of natural lights, and even a little workspace tucked into the corner. It is very, very beautiful. Okay, let's show you the 2nd bathroom. This one does have a bathtub. This is a shared guest bathroom, beautifully renovated, but again, they have really maximized every inch of this space. With a skylight. Now we're back to the living space. So, who buys a house like this? It's not for everybody, and I would rather tell you honestly than pretend it's perfect for all of us. If you're full-time, this is a lot more house than the typical home in this tract. Most were built around 1,225 square feet, and this one is 1,942. And that's the difference between a weekend place and a house you can actually work out of and have people stay here. Single story, no steps, and the systems are all done, so you're moving in and not renovating. If you're seasonal, the quarter acre doing all the work for you. Pool, spa, fire pit, enough privacy that you're not looking into your neighbor. 10 minutes from downtown, easy house to close up and leave. Now, the honest part, there's no HOA. People hear that and they think saving, and yes, it is. But it also means nobody's handling anything for you. Your pool, your landscaping, your roof, your problem. If you're here 4 months out of the year, you need somebody local watching this house. And that's not a deal breaker, it's just a budget line most people forget about. The flip side is freedom, no HOA. Also means that you can actually park your RV here, and there's room for one, which is very rare for this track. And one more thing, because somebody's going to ask. No, you can't run this as a vacation rental. Palm Springs caps permits at 20% of the homes in each neighborhood, and Raquet Club Estates is already at 32%. It's over, it's closed, and there are 35 people on the wait list already. And the permits don't transfer when a house sells anyway. A new owner applies from scratch. So this is a home, live in it. And if you're running rental math on your head, stop. Okay, who it's probably not for? Anyone who wants a big lawn or a second story and a house that came out of the box in 2019. This is a 67-year-old home with a very specific point of view. You either love that or you don't, and that's completely fine either way. No HOA, quarter of an acre, 10 minutes from downtown, full-time or seasonal, your choice. So tell me in the comments, what would you offer in this house? And if you're looking in the desert for real, reach out. That's what I do. Subscribe, and there's more to come.